Greetings. Today is a day of celebration all around the world, and it is known as New Year's celebration, as today is marked the day of the beginning of a new year or a new cycle. So my question to you is, what are you celebrating? Because if you are celebrating, you got to know what are you celebrating. And I'm very happy to say I know what I am celebrating and what you are celebrating also, because we are on the same frequency and we understand everything is energy, vibration and frequency. And so we know what this new cycle really entails and what it is really all about. We know that every moment of our life, it's a celebration, because we are bliss. We are happy because we know who we are. We are happy because we know that it is our own thoughts that is creating our reality and our personality. So we do not look outside to an outside entity to blame for our circumstances. We know that we have to look inwardly. So we celebrate the fact that we have come to the realization that our real identity is our divinity. We celebrate because we understand that everything is mental. Everything is psychological. Everything has to first be a thought. Everything has to first be an idea. And we come to realize that the Bible is a book of mind science and must be interpreted psychologically. And we start to fix our life emotionally, financially, socially. We start fixing our life every way. And that gives occasion for celebration, because we live every day of our life in great expectation of great things, because we understand how great we are and what great a power that we possess. So, when we speak about celebration and we're speaking about a new year, we're speaking about a new cycle of happiness, because we are already happy. So, those of us who are conscious and who are aware, when we say Happy New Year, we are just saying continue in the mood that you had for that cycle of 2021. And as you move into this cycle of 2022, you move in the cycle of 222. You're already happy. You're already an accomplished person, because you are a doer and not just a hearer. And you're celebrating your success. You're celebrating your achievements. You're celebrating the things that you have learned throughout 2021. You're celebrating the wisdom that you have acquired by putting things to work in your life. And you start to see the changes that have been taking place in your life, and you're celebrating all of that. But there are other people in the world who are celebrating and they do not know what they are celebrating. They are saying Happy New Year, but throughout the year they have not been happy, because they haven't been living a life of thanksgiving. They haven't been living a life of searching and seeking and going after that which they so desire, seeing that their goals are being accomplished. So there are people who would live each and every year of their life without any blueprint or any goal setting. So they live their life aimlessly. They live their life without a compass, without a guide. And you know, if a ship doesn't have a compass or doesn't have a rudder to steer it and to guide it in the right direction, and a compass that could set to carry it in its right direction, then it will shift all over the place. And so that is the life that some people are actually celebrating. And that's why the system set up certain days of the year for celebration. But I'm saying life itself is supposed to be a celebration. And that is why every day of your life is supposed to be a celebration. Because why? You have been given a gift. Life is a gift. Life is something that's supposed to be celebrated every moment. And that is why it's very important as you go to bed each night, you're supposed to go to bed in celebration, knowing that you will achieve every goal that you would have set and everything that you will go to bed with in your imagination, and seeing yourself having it and being it and doing it, that it will come to pass and you have nothing to worry about. And as you wake up in the morning, you will wake up in the morning in that same mood or that same mindset, rejoicing. Because why? You understand life itself is a celebration. It's a gift. You have to enjoy it. You didn't come here just to work hard and be religious or superstitious, or I shouldn't even say superstitious, being political minded. No, you didn't come here for that. That's not your main reason why you came here. You came here to enjoy life, to know what it means to be expressed in this human form, so you can have this human experience. And you've been given gifts, you've been given talents, and you have to use them in your advantage to help you and to help others. So my brother, my sisters, a big celebration. But some people are celebrating their failures because they're still living in the carnal mind. They're still living in their ego self, and they're celebrating that. And so once a year they give the people who are still asleep a time to feel rich, and a time to feel good, and a time to celebrate, and a time to use the word happy many times and use the word love. But these are words that we use every day of our life, because we live life of affirmation, where we affirm our life how we want it to be, and we always want our life to be happy, contented, and fulfilling. Every one of us want to live a fulfilled life. Every one of us should be living life to the fullest. So this New Year celebration, we who are awakened, we who are aware, we know that it's a celebration of life that we are celebrating. And as we continue each and every moment, we are in that celebration mood. We never out of celebration mode. We don't wait for once a year for to get into a celebration mode. We doesn't wait until Thanksgiving come around to get in a celebration mode. We doesn't just wait until Carnival come around to get into a celebration mode. Every moment of our life we are in that celebration mode, because we understand your mood is your fortune. How you feel about yourself, the concept you hold about yourself is your fortune. So my brother and my sisters, this whole new year celebration, it's a new cycle of you continuing in your happiness, your joy, your peace, your understanding, your abundance, your wealth, your good health, your success, your prosperity, because that's the life you're supposed to live. It's your birthright. It's your natural state of being. You're supposed to be one with nature, and nature reflects abundance. Nature reflects health. Nature reflects peace, joy, happiness, contentment. Nature reflects all of those things. And when things are not going our way, it is because we are out of alignment with nature. Therefore, we have to get in alignment with nature. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, you should have all the things that you would like to accomplish in 2022 written down. Because you know that you are a productive person. Because you know that you are a creative person. And you know that you have the power inside of you, the power to achieve your every desire. And once you write them down, you are walking by Allah. And you're told according to Habakkuk chapter 2, that when you write down your vision and you make it plain, you be definite about what you want. You must realize that it is for a certain time, because there is a law of gestation. And so we are celebrating this law of gestation right now. When we come back to this cycle of the beginning of a new year. And it says in Habakkuk chapter 2, though it tarries, it is speaking of the law of gestation. You must wait because it is sure. It is a law. It must and will always come to pass. So my brothers and my sisters, just as they have 4 seasons, so we have to understand how to be in alignment with those seasons. Because we know all now it is winter time for some people. But yet, it is whereby we are moving into that springtime. That time of where things gonna bloom and come forth. So now, when you set your goals and your dreams, and you enter into your springtime, that is when they will be bursting forth and coming forth. And 3 months from now, we'll be in springtime. And that will be the bursting forth and bring forth of abundance, where the trees start to bring forth in abundance. So just as how we have the time when we've been born, that is like the springtime, the coming forth of new life. And then we have we teenage age. That's like our summertime, when we are at our strongest and most vibrant time in our lives. And then there's the autumn, when our teeth start falling out and our hair start dropping off. Just like when the trees would shed their leaves in the time of autumn. And then there's winter, where everything seems to go into hibernation, where everything seems to go to sleep or go into a state of death. And then springtime come again, new life bursting forth. So my brothers and my sisters, it's the same thing that is happening each time. And that is why you have to set your intentions and know what you want. And you will see each year, you see the expansion and growth in your life. You have a business, you're going to see your business expand in many different ways, in many different avenues. Whatever you're doing right now, see it being expanded in 2022. If you're a person still going to a 9-to-5 job, let it be from now on that you're working not just to earn, but you're working to learn. Use your working condition as a learning experience. So whatever business or whatever corporation, whatever you're involved in, and whatever line of work you're involved in, see it, as I said before, as a lesson to learn to manage your own business, to do your own thing. Don't just see it as something to earn just to get money. Okay? So, my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on, but I want to say to you that every moment is a celebration for us. So, you see, we speak in the same language like them, but we have different terminology because we understand the language of symbology. You see, that's why people doesn't understand. Sometimes you speak in the same English like everybody else, and everybody hearing you, and everybody hearing the same message, but not everybody getting that connection. Not everybody getting that, have that deep, to receive that deep. Because that deep that they have inside of them is not calling. Because the deep have to call to the deep, and then the deep would respond. So, you see, my brother, my sisters, you understand the language of symbology. Okay? So, there's some people who would say, oh, time ain't real. So there's no such a thing as a new year and all of these kind of things, right? Yeah. But if someone asks you how old are you, you're going to say exactly how old are you. For example, I do not celebrate birthdays. But if someone asks me what's my age, I will tell them my age. So you see, you have to be balanced. You have to learn to understand balance and don't just speak things based on what other people say. You have to learn to have experience so you would know what life is really all about. So you'll always live in a time of celebration. You wouldn't live in a state of condemnation and judgment and so on. Okay, you would be quite balanced. You would understand cycle, and time and cycle is basically what the entails the same thing. Okay, so that is what we basically use to give you certain, direction and certain, guidance, having this human experience. But we know that we are eternal, and we know we are timeless being and limitless being. We know that. Okay, but we cannot be so spiritual that we know earthly good. Okay, so my brother, my sisters, always remember balance. Okay, so with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and you feel, that is resonating with you, and you feel you're in that mood of celebration and want to continue in that kind of celebration, I want to say to you, this channel is the place to all be celebrating life, because this is all about celebrating, okay, the greatness that is within you. So it never leaves you, it's always with you. Okay, 365 days a year. Okay, so I want to say to you, if you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraged to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, there's always a PayPal link down below. Feel free to check it out. Now, I want to invite you to be a part of my Patreon community. If you feel strongly led to do so, and there are a lot of videos there that you can listen to undisturbed, no ads. And also I have a course there that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Conscious. And it's all about you aligning with the sun, the light that is within you, so that you will bring forth, just like the sun will bring forth. For everything that the sun shines upon, it brings forth in abundance. And so to your life will bring forth in abundance. So if you feel led to check out that course, so it's available on my Patreon. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to say peace. Love you all. Out.